Hey everyone, welcome to the second installment of Speedy Quick Science. Today, we're talking about the flu. The flu is a respiratory illness caused by the influenza virus, which is pictured here. It causes mild to severe illness and occasionally death. It typically infects the nose and throat and occasionally the lungs. The flu has been around for thousands of years. Most strains are identical or closely related to forms found in livestock, such as swine flu or avian flu. It's believed that these started with the domestication of animals around 6,000 years ago. The term influenza was first coined by an Italian man in mid-1700s. Anyone can get the flu. It spreads easier to and from young people, elderly people, and immune-compromised people. It can be lethal to those groups as well. Complications with the flu can lead to pneumonia, ear and sinus infections, or worsening of chronic conditions. The symptoms include fever or feverish chills, cough, sore throat, runny or stuffy nose, muscle, body, or head aches, fatigue, and less immune people will have worse symptoms such as vomiting or diarrhea. The pathology is that it's an acute respiratory illness. It infects the throat, sinuses, respiratory tract, and other parts of the respiratory tract. It binds to those cells and goes through a lytic life cycle. The cure and treatments include getting the flu shot to prevent it, taking antiviral drugs to kill the infection in your body, and resting to allow your body's immune system to naturally fight it off. Painkillers can also help to lessen the symptoms of it. The influenza virus, or strains such as avian influenza, aka bird flu, cause it. It is passed through tiny water droplets released by sick people talking, coughing, or sneezing. The virus enters the respiratory tract through the nose or mouth and immediately begins infecting cells. The daily life of the victim will be heavily affected. The average person will be sick for up to a week. Immune-compromised people may be sick for longer. Complications may arise leading to pneumonia, ear infections, and sinus infections. These can be lethal to elderly, young children, and immune-compromised. The average person will need time to recover, likely in isolation to prevent the spread of influenza. This means that getting influenza, you will likely have to take a few days off of work or school, but your life won't be too affected. The number of people affected, found in a study by the Clinical Infectious Diseases magazine, found that each season, between 3 and 11% of the American population will get the flu. That depends on the accuracy of that year's flu shot strain, the severity of that season's strain, and worldwide 3 to 5 million severe cases are found. The total cases are unknown because many mild cases don't go reported. But there are still 290,000 to 650,000 deaths by it yearly. For treatment, you can get general flu shots from drugstores or pharmacies, such as Shoppers. For more serious cases, see a physician or ear, nose, throat doctor. Antiviral drugs need a prescription from a healthcare provider. Flu research is done by institutions such as the Center for Disease Control and the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Disease. Here we have a list of our references, which will also be found in the description of the video.